Hi there, guys, and welcome to Boxing Media Hub, proudly in partnership with Fulton Contracting and Jams Boxing Chat. And we are here, me and Mr. Neutral on Boxing Media Hub, for a live prediction show, a quick one, of Brandon Figueroa versus Stephen Fulton Jr. This is a rematch. It's for a title. It's for the WBC Featherweight World title. Mr. Neutral, what's your thoughts on this fight, mate? Let's get to it.
Cracking fight, rematch, different weight division, Jams. This one's at featherweight, as you quite rightly said. Yeah, interesting, very interesting. Bit fortunate for Stephen Fulton to be getting a vacant title shot. With just one win in this division against Castro, split decision. Figueroa, for me, for me, he's done better in this division. He's had 3 fights. He's knocked out Castro in the 6th round, and he's gone on to beat Magdaleno and Maxio. Was it? Very good fight, but Maxio was dirty as hell. And then he's gone on to super feather and lightweight and has won. So Figueroa's resume is working out quite nicely. They both suffered from a bit of inactivity since 2021, but this is the time to get moving for the two of them. I'm looking out for a cracking fight. I do think Figueroa is the stronger man, Jams. Yeah. I'm predicting a Figueroa revenge knockout, rounds 5 to rounds 8. I just think the Fulton has not come on as well as Figueroa.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that, Mr. Neutral, to be honest, because you got to remember the only guy to stop Fulton was Inoue, of course, and that was down at 122. So he's been at some good level. This takes place at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's a tough place to go for any man. Figueroa, for me, in that first fight, should have got the nod. I don't know how you feel.
We all said that. It was a split decision. But then again, I say, anyone going to Las Vegas and the likes of Tim Cheatham and David Moretti, you're not going to get a result from them. If you look at the way they mark that, both identical scoring, by the way, and the other judge had it a draw. So them two, he can't leave it to the judges. He didn't leave it to the judges with Castro, even though he was comfortably winning. Yeah, I just think Figueroa's got that extra.
He just seems taller and stronger, and at a higher weight, surely is going to implement that more and be more on top of Fulton Jr. And I just don't see if Fulton struggled to keep him off at 126. How's he going to do it at 130?
Yeah, I mean Castro knocked him down in round 5 in that. It was on the Balanga card, if you remember. We done the Trevor McCombie
we did.
Watch along, and he wasn't impressive. And some people say that Castro should have got the decision, but it comes back to, it was in Vegas. So he hasn't cemented anything positive, to come and say that he's got to beat Figueroa easily or even to win indeed at the end of the day. But I wouldn't like it to go to the judging, put it that way, at the T-Mobile Arena in Vegas, not with them judges.
It's definitely a Homer Stadium, but even without that, though, Fulton's he's had his only knockout defeat to Inoue. That's got to, even at a lower weight, that takes something from a man, doesn't it? Having that first KO, getting sparked for the first time, and he's coming in against a guy that people claimed he got a robbery against. A lot of people said robbery. I didn't think it was a robbery. I thought it was just a close fight that Figueroa lost on, you know what I mean? But a lot of people called it a robbery, saying that he was robbed. You know what I mean? He should have got that win. So, do you believe that is going to make Figueroa even hungrier? And he's coming in as a WBC champion this time. He's the A side now, and Fulton's the B side. And he's moving up 2 weights. Last time they fought was at 122. Now it's at 126. Now they're at 130. Do you think that Figueroa's just going to come in too confident and just take care of business?
As a go back, experiences everything. Once he's experienced that defeat by split, mandatory decision in Vegas, he has gone on. He was magnificent against Maxio, knocking out Castro. I can't remember the last guy. Magdaleno, was it?
Yeah, Jesse Magdaleno.
Yeah, dealt with him. He doesn't he just dominates now from that mandatory loss, decision loss to Fulton last time. He's not going to leave it to the judges, in my opinion. He's going to come on strong. If he's not going to knock him out, he's going to make it impossible for the judges to go against him.
Yeah, I agree, mate. He also knocked out the drugs cheat Lewis Neri, which was good. You know
That's
what I mean?
correct. That's correct. Yeah, Lewis Neri, and
beauty.
and he put down Inoue.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, and Inoue just got up, looked at him, and said, "You're going to pay for that, son." And he paid for it hard. Well, let's just run through a couple of comments, Mr. Neutral, mate, and then I'll give you my rundown. Well, not a rundown. I'll just tell you who I think's going to win because it's pretty obvious what I'm going to say. The 505 has said, "Stub, let's go, guys. Bless up 505. Thank you, Miss Shy. Miss Yogi, we've got all the ladies in tonight. Cheers, my guys. Big up, Jam and Mr. Neutral. Thank you, writing Yogi. It was a close fight before, plus we don't know how that loss to Inoue has affected his confidence." That was my thoughts exactly, to be honest. My sentiments exactly was, when you get knocked out, a lot of fighters are never the same. So we don't know what Stephen Fulton Jr. we're going to get here. And the fact that Figueroa, in his mind, won that first fight, even though he didn't get the nod, in his eyes, he did. He thinks he won that fight. He was calling it a robbery himself. I know it wasn't a robbery. It was too close to be a robbery. But I had him to win as well. In that fight, I've watched it a couple of times. I think Figueroa was winning. And this time, I think he's just going to come in. I think it might be quite dominant, mate. I think Figueroa might stop him. I've got a feeling Figueroa might do what Inoue does. Yeah, I just think he's going to bully him. He's just going to be too big and strong. He was too big and strong then. So at a bigger weight, he's going to be bigger and stronger. I don't see how Stephen Fulton Jr. can keep him off, Mr. Neutral, to be quite honest. I think he takes him out, mate. I'm going to say within 8 rounds.
Me too. Between rounds 5 and 8, yeah.
Yeah. That's perfect, mate. That's pretty much where we're at here on Boxing Media Hub. So thank you, everyone who tuned in. Please hit that like, share, and then subscribe on YouTube. Me and Mr. Neutral will be back in about 5 minutes for Clarissa Shields, Daniela Perkins' quick prediction. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. Thank you, Mr. Neutral, as always, for co-hosting this show with me. And we will see you guys soon. God bless.